Hi guys, welcome to my course on Git. This is a complete in-depth course where we are going to cover every command, and this is meant to be a no-nonsense guide for beginners or either new or intermediate programmers or developers that either don't know what is Git or have used it briefly but still not really grasp the full concept of Git. Alright, okay, what is Git? Git is a version control system. It is used for tracking changes in your computer files, and this was initially created in 2005 by Linus Torvald, who's also a creator of Linux. There's no specific language or framework or anything that you need to use Git. You can also use it for your static HTML website, Node.js, Python, Java, anything at all. It just stores files. So Git is a distributed version control system or a decentralized version control system. And what that means is many developers can work on a single project without having to be on a same network. Okay, there's also a version control system that developers actually need to be on a same network to use. That's not what Git is. Okay, as we have already discussed, Git is a distributed or a decentralized. Okay, so Git coordinates with work between multiple developers and it tracks every single commit or every single version that's made on a system or on a project. You can also revert back to a specific version of a file at the same time as long as it was committed to the repository. Usually when you use Git, we'll have a repository on your local machine that you work on. You make changes, then you upload it, then you push it to your remote repository. Okay, something like GitHub or Bitbucket. You can also push that changes to your local repository, which you don't need to have an internet connection. Okay, like if you're working on your machine, say on your laptop, treat as a machine. You work on your editors like Atom editors, where you work on your VI editors. You don't need to have an internet connection to push the changes. But if you have a push to a GitHub or a Bitbucket, then you need to have an internet connection. Okay, let's quickly look at some concepts of Git. Okay, Git keeps track of your code history. Git takes snapshot of your files. You can also decide when you can take a snapshot by making a commit. You can also visit any snapshot anytime. You can also stage files before committing, and your code is extremely safe when you're working with Git. Okay, we'll make it short. We'll look at the basic commands of Git. So the first command is git init. Okay, so git init. So what git init does it installs a local repository into your folder via command line or terminal. You can do it like git init and it will create a .git folder in your project. Okay, that's hidden default. Almost never need to go into that folder, at least I never had to. And the next command is git add. Git add will add the files or files that you specify to your staging area or index. Then you'll be ready for a commit. Then you can run this command as many times as you need to before you're committing it. Just keep the files in the staging area so that if you want to see what you have it in staging area and then ready for your commit. Then we have git status. It displays the difference between the working tree and the staging area or the index. Then we have git commit. The git commit is so when you're ready to go, when you're ready to do any changes, you can go ahead and commit your files, and it will take everything that's in the index or a staging area and put into your local repository. There are some important flags. We'll get into that later. And we have git push. Git push will take you to the local repository that you have created and push it to a remote repository such as GitHub. You will also have to add, for instance, like GitHub or any other remote service, you'll have to add your credentials if asked for the password. You can also create SSH with GitHub so that you don't have to add password or anything like that. Uh, we'll try to work on that now a bit later in real time. And then we have git pull. If you want to pull the latest changes from a remote repository, you can just do a git pull. Then we have git clone. Git clone will copy your remote repository into the current folder so that you can find any program or a project or a module that you like on GitHub. Again, installing Git is easy. If you're using Ubuntu, you can use command apt-get install git. If you're using CentOS, you can use yum install git. Okay, we'll now try to work on the terminal. Okay, this is my terminal. I'm using CentOS, and this is my GitHub account. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to first SSH it. Like first, before SSH, we'll check the version of Git. It's Git hyphen version. You like my version? Already given my config. I've added my name and mail ID. I'll just show you. Get config hyphen list. So I've already added my name and my email ID. So I'll just do an SSH over here. SSH keygen. Enter. Okay. Sorry, I've already done many times. Do and Y. Great. Cd dot SSH. Just copy the ID hyphen RSA. Just do a cat command. Give a cat command. So this is your key. Just copy this and paste in your GitHub account. Copied my key. Go to my GitHub account. Click over here. Go to settings. Click on this SSH and GPG key. Click on this new SSH key. Paste over here. Give a title. I'll give it a CentOS key. Added the SSH key over here. Create a repository. Click on this plus symbol. New repository. Name your repository. I'll name it as my-app. Make sure it's public. When you're working in an organization, click on this private and slice a readme. Create repository. Okay, I'm done. I'll just copy over here. I'll copy using SSH. You can also take HTTPS. I'll copy SSH over here. I'll clear the terminal. Okay, I'll create a directory. My-app. Change directory. My-app. I'll initialize a get over here using command get init. It will initialize a local repository over here. So it is already initialized a repository over here. You see over here dot get, right? As we earlier discussed. Yeah. It will be hidden in Windows. I'll use it. I'll create a file. Let me create a file. Touch file 1. I'll use VI editor for this. Run I command for the insert mode. You can write any content. I'll just write hi. This is my first Git process. Save it. Just give a command get remote add origin. Already copied over here from my from here. I've copied this URL. I'm going to paste this URL over here. I'll clone this project. Git clone. Okay, it is clone. I'll just do an ls. Great. See my-app. See, I have only a readme file over here. I'll just do a dot file 1. I'll do a I'll copy this file to my app folder or directory. Okay, I have a file one over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll go to get add file one. If you have a multiple files and you want to add multiple files at a time, then you can use get add dot. If you want to add one single file, then you can do get add and file name. Then I'll check git status. Okay, it says on my branch master changes to be committed. Okay, I'm gonna do a commit message. I'll just get commit hyphen m and give a commit message and get added file one. Wait, so get status. Okay, it says working directory clean. Get log. Okay, so this is your commit ID. Every time you do a commit, it gives you a new commit ID. The author is my name, the person who's working on the project, with the date and time, and this is your commit message. I'm gonna push these changes to the GitHub. Git push origin master. Wait, it's already pushed. Let's try to refresh my GitHub account. Here you see the changes have been pushed to my GitHub account. The file one. This is my first Git classes. Wait, that's I'm on my branch master. We'll try to create a branch over here. For that, I'll give command git branch, and you can give your branch name. This will create your branch. I'll give feature one, and to switch from master to feature, the command is git checkout feature one. And you see over there, it is switched to a branch feature. We'll soon add a file over here. Do a touch file two. There might be a spell mistake, no problem. Okay. This is my first branch. Just save it. I'll do a git add. And I'm gonna comment it. Just do a git status. Says nothing to commit. Just do a git log to check your commit message. So this is your new commit message. This is the commit message. Sorry, this is your commit ID and this is the commit message. I'm gonna push this file to my GitHub account. Git push origin and give you a branch name, and at my place it's feature one. Great. Changes has been pushed to my GitHub account. See over here, feature one has recently pushed in less than a minute. It's asking us to compare and give a pull request. We'll do it on a bit later. Just a second. Okay, I'm now on a feature one. You see over here, I have file one and file two. When I switch to master, which is the default, I don't have a new file which I've created. It is not merged. Just check the insights over here. The zero merged. Okay, we'll go to network. Previously it was graph, now they changed to network. See over here, this is your master, then this is your feature. What we'll do is we'll merge both the master and feature. Then we don't get this error over here. I'll first do a checkout. Git checkout master. You see it is switched to branch master. Git merge and git merge is like I'm gonna merge my master to my feature branch. If you have multiple branches, then you can check which branch you want to merge with master or what branch you want to merge with the other branch. So as of now, I have only one branch, so I'm giving my default branch. That is feature one. Great. I'll just try to push the changes to the GitHub. Git push origin master. Okay, the changes have been pushed to the GitHub. Refresh it. There's nothing. See, the merge is done, and the changes are also been changed. Go to network. See over here. You can see the changes. I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe to this channel, hit that like button. And the next session we'll learn about git rebase, git tag, and about the git slash. Thank you.